once we get into position, it's quite easy to make a large number of tubes, to make a long system like this, because it's just one keystroke to move along. I'm not sure we've got enough stuff made to build the whole system, because there is quite a lot of components needed to complete this, but we'll not be far off. Straighten up a little. It's nice seeing those lights going green. Yeah, good. As we build our base, it'll expand around this system and it'll look cool. One of the benefits of having plenty of conveyors built into this system is that we can start hanging more machinery off some of the points here. A military transporter. I've never taken on a military transporter. I've no idea how they're equipped, what their weapons are. I'm sure they must be pretty well defended, and the intention is one day we'll build a fighter ship that's big enough and strong enough and well armoured and geared up to be able to take one of those out. I don't know whether they're carrying anything that's worth pirating, but the only way to find out is to go and attack one. And the big mining ship that we're building at the moment will give us all the resources that we need to build a sort of supermassive ship, something big enough to withstand the kind of damage that a military transporter could inflict on us. Let's just fly in a bit closer here. This conveyor system reminds me a little of a place not too far from where I live. It's a place called Runcorn. Although the people who live there might tell me I'm thinking of somewhere different. There's some very large oil refineries and chemical works out there, and they're all connected up with pipes and conveyor systems, and it looks kind of like this. At night they're all of these systems, all these pipes and things are all really brightly lit up, and it looks quite spectacular. Okay, is that... am I out of something? Or am I just too far away? I must be out of something. Yeah. Let's see. So we've run out of construction components. Let's see, we've still got a few motors. Maybe enough to finish. We've probably got enough steel tubes to finish. Definitely got enough steel plates to finish. Let's just see which way I need to swing. I need to swing that way. Okay. Well, let's go back and go and restock on construction components. Just trying not to destroy the system that I've just built. I've got my camera angle slightly odd, making it difficult to fly. There we go, that's better. Bit close as well. Okay. Up a bit. I'm actually in real life leaning back from my screen trying to get a better view. That's a bit like when I'm playing racing games. I have a tendency to lean round corners, and if I'm playing a stealth game I try and lean round corners so I can see what's coming. You know how it is, you get immersed, you forget. Okay, connector, lock, and let's move all the things. All the things. Oh yeah, let's move all the things into the good. Large cargo, should be down the bottom. There it is. Oh, my cargo container's full. Okay, well, we'll put them in the welder. Right, very good. That's plenty. That might be enough to... That might be enough to finish the system. Connector for the good. Unlock. And I did leave my thrusters on. Yes, I did. I knew I wasn't going to be getting out the ship. Which direction do we want to leave in? That way. It might be easier if I actually twist. So I'm facing the right way when I take off. That way. Okay. That should do. Now if I just try and fly forwards, it won't let me. What I've found is if you can put a bit of... If you steer with a sharp angle, it'll break it. That's okay with a little ship like this, where it's only got small thrusters, but for big ships, that can wreck your conveyor, your connector and your conveyor tubes. That's why I tend to put the connector some distance from the conveyor block, because the conveyor block is quite a bit more expensive than connector tubes. Sorry, than the conveyor tubes. Let's just get a good camera angle on this. That's about right. It would probably help if we drop below and weld upwards, because we're getting into sort of one of the nooks and crannies of the cavern here. Green lights. Always like green lights. Hello to Bone! You're back! Hello! Good to see you. And I'll just mention that because I'm building, I'm a little oblivious to what's going on in the chat. I tend to get so immersed in what I'm doing here that I forget to look and see what's going on in chat. I say I'm fine when I'm mining, and most of the time when I'm flying, unless I'm sort of in a tight spot, I tend to notice when people come in and out of chat. But I've got it set up on a separate screen next to me, so when I'm building, I just get so immersed in what I'm doing. It's one of those games. Yeah, just get so wrapped up that I forget to pay attention to what's going on around me. Okay, I think it'd be easier if we come out, go back in, and then just reverse as we weld here. There we go. I'll be really pleased if it turns out that we have got enough components to finish this whole system. We're so very nearly there. And then we can get on with building our next ship. I like building big ships. They're resource hungry, but they're fun. Oh, I've run out of something. Let's have a look. Construction components again. Oh, so close as well. Let's just see if there's anything else we're going to run out of. See, I've got 3 assemblers making... Was it 3? Was it 2? Making construction components, so it shouldn't take long for them to knock out enough to finish this. Yeah. In fact, how many have I got in my own inventory? Maybe I'll have enough. Right, before I get out of the ship, because I do want to check that that's all we've got, let's just turn off the things that will kill me. Health and safety. Yeah, don't have any construction components on my person. Let's just see if that's all I need though. Just construction components. Yep. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the equivalent of another 3, so that's 8. 9. So we're going to need... in the region of 400 construction components. Or something similar to that. How many have we got? 130, 260. That'd be 390. Okay, so we've probably got enough actually. If I clear out my inventory, I'll be able to pick it up. That's good. Let's see, if I put construction, it should find them all, shouldn't it? I figured it was quicker to collect by hand than it was to bring the welding ship all the way back in here. There we go. Makes for a good navigation device as well, having a nice long piping system I can follow. Alright, we just finished this little bit off by hand. And there we go. Excellent. So now I can dock our Independently Flying platform, which will become the MerryGamer drilling ship. I'll build another connector onto that conveyor, because we'll use that for connecting the welder. But let's get this in place first. Thrusters on. Okay, we'll just go take that forwards a little bit just to be safe. And down. Should be about there. Sideways a little. and then backwards, I think. There we go. I actually meant to try again. Lock. Did I turn my thrusters off? No. Let's turn the thrusters off. So I will be disassembling those thrusters. It's just a temporary position while we dock this beginning of a ship outside of here. Alright, let's get out and have a quick look. Very good. So this ship will become probably twice the length that we can see there. There'll be an array of drills on the end that's furthest away from the connector. We'll need a couple of cargo containers in there. It'll be a ship that we sit inside of, like with Spawn Ship, similar to Spawn Ship in that sense. Probably not as much room to move around inside as you have in Spawn Ship. There'll be just a small area for us to sit in while we drive it. The main focus of this ship is going to be protecting its thrusters while it's drilling huge holes. So we'll point this at the asteroid and it will hollow out a tube completely through the asteroid. We'll also use it for expanding the cavern on the inside. We'll have to be a bit careful that we don't end up taking out some important equipment while we're doing it. But yeah, this will be an interesting ship once it's